All right, let's do this. What's going on, everybody? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are doing our Civ 6 Championship Series. The finals are here, and our first elimination occurred last episode. I'm sorry, Teddy. You are the weakest link. I don't know where that reference came from. That's an old one. But anyways, so our first player has been eliminated, so now there are only 9 civs left. Our champion is going to be one of these 9 civs. We shall see who. You'll notice I'm playing as Japan this time. I ended up doing a random number generator. I think I rolled an 8, which is why Genghis is down here. So that basically, Japan is now who we're playing as. We also randomed the era, so now we're in modern era because I rolled a 6. And then the other thing we ended up doing is we added an extra 10 turns for our term timer, and I just put in some random numbers down here. Let's do something like this. And so this is going to hopefully change the map up. Everything else should be the exact same. So let's go ahead and start game. I'm going to tab out and let's go ahead and mute Sean Bean. So this is going to be an interesting game because here's the thing with Japan. Even though their samurai is probably outdated at this point, they should be okay because they'll have the electronics factory. That's going to be extremely helpful. Most people don't actually have a unique building that is going to be useful this late in the game. One thing to keep in mind is when you're starting later eras, you usually start with a couple settlers. And then also, like, building time is severely reduced for the first few turns. I basically think you get like 20,000 production or something like that. So you can pop out districts in one turn, and you can get a lot of builders and more settlers and whatever you need. So this is going to help as, let's go ahead and turn the music back on. But anyways, that's going to help as people go to expand. So immediately as Japan, we start in the tundra, which is bad. We also have Mongolia right on our butts, and they're looking to spread in our direction. We also have Sumeria and Zulu both to our north. We have 2 continents essentially in this map. Then Brazil is far to the northwest, and Nubia is far to the northeast. So what's interesting is we have both Zulu, both Sumeria kind of stuck in the middle. Although Sumeria has quite a bit of land over here to expand to. Second island, we have France over here, we have Germany, and we have Russia. Russia and Germany might find themselves at competition here in a little bit, but we'll have to see. Germany only has 2 cities down right now. France also only has 2 cities down, so they need to get their second and third cities down. And Sumeria only has 1 city down. They seem to be bugged right now. I don't know what they're doing. They can't seem to understand what is going on here. Okay. Okay, are you just like, what are you doing? It's like they don't know what they're trying to do. There we go. Okay, so at least you're going that way. So you're just starting a little slow, which is a bit unfortunate. Now, Japan did throw down a second city, or a third city, but they're immediately facing loyalty issues from, well, probably a mix of Zulu. Actually, probably a mix of everyone. So this is going to rebel, which is a little bit unfortunate. We'll have to see. I think in this game in particular, I think whoever pops out the most units is probably going to help. Because I think you need to be a little more aggressive in this game than you normally would want to be. France has a lot of room to grow, so France is probably going to be fairly safe. Germany also probably is going to be safe. Russia's a bit trapped, so we'll have to see. But I think Russia will probably still be okay because Japan's in a very bad spot right now. I don't really know how they can get a third city down unless they go over here, which they're doing. I wonder if they can get the city before Sumeria. Sumeria is probably the furthest behind, though, because they only have 2 cities right now. I wonder if this city is going to start with a size difference. Also, you only started with 7. And it seems like a lot of these cities started with 10. I wonder if he's actually shrunk, if his people are starving. Are you really going way the heck over there? See, now you're immediately losing. Dude, Japan, come on, man. Lots of area here, though. But you're just not putting enough pressure on So, Tokyo right now is neutral. Japan has a chance to pull this back. Really, what's going to happen is they're going to have to probably declare war on Mongolia. Brazil's looking pretty strong. They got their 3 cities. They're actually... I thought they were working on the Petra or a wonder here, but I don't see any wonders coming out. I don't think you can build old era wonders, if I remember correctly. And then we got 4 cities over here for Nubia. Zulu's sitting here with 5 cities. So Zulu has expanded quite well. And we have an extra little slot over here. So it's going to be kind of intriguing to see if someone's going to go try grabbing that town. But not entirely sure. We shall see. We shall see. France is up to 5 cities as well. Russia is trying to go settle up north, but that isn't going to happen. They just got blocked, too, by Germany, who's at 4 cities. No one has too many melee units, or too many military units. Everyone's fairly neutral when it comes to army. Like, Brazil has a couple cannons, and that's about it. And I think most of these units might just have been starter units. I don't think anyone's really building too many units. Now, Japan is trying to go settle again. And they might be able to stop this if they could go put a city down here, maybe a city over there. Potential. Also, too, since it's going to probably start as multiple size city. Like, it won't start size 1. So, that's kind of nice. But it might be a little too late. And if they can't get if they can't fix Gifu from flipping, they're really going to help Sumeria come out of the bottom. So let's take a quick pause and let's see what the positions are. I'm assuming Sumeria's probably got to be in last place, because they only have 2 cities. Gilgamesh is in last place, but not by much. Same thing, Mongolia is hanging out there too. We knew France was probably going to run away with this one, and Zulu, surprisingly, are also pretty strong. Zulu just, I guess, is settler spammed. I guess that was their goal. Still a little bit more room over here to go settle, and it looks like Zulu are trying to go that way. Now, the question is Japan gets a city, are you going to still flip? Size 4, I think you might be okay. Yep, there you go. Woo, man, Japan got close on that one. So, Sumeria is in a very bad spot now. Man, that's unfortunate. I really wanted to see Sumeria do well, too. I mean, here's the thing. I kind of like everyone who's left, so... Except maybe France. France, I don't know. I don't really like France all that much. Probably because she always gets annoyed with me. Same thing with Brazil. Brazil always hates me every game, so I don't really mind if Brazil loses either, so... Nubia, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zulu ended up throwing down another city over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total cities, man. Yeah, they got some nice area. Are we going to see a war? That's the question. This is a wonder, isn't it? No, this is not a wonder. That's just a regular mountain. Interesting. That's a cool looking mountain. Where are the natural wonders, by the way? Because here's the other thing. Okay, so Mongolia threw a city down way the heck over there. And it's not flipping. How? There's a lot of late game stuff that, you know, gives you loyalties. So that could be it. He might have the tech that gives you extra loyalty on different continents. Because I'm assuming this is probably a different continent. Can we see continents? No. Can't see any of the map modes. I wish you could see the map modes. That would help. That would help a lot. Mongolia is in such an awkward spot because, man, they just started straight with this tundra. They put commercial hubs and all this other stuff, but, man, it's just pure tundra. Same thing here with Japan. Oh, Zulu took over Tokyo. That's what ended up happening. Now, the problem, like, Zulu is going to stay this strong probably because none of these cities are going to grow that big. And since they're not going to grow that big, they're never going to put enough loyalty pressure over here on any of the Zulu cities. Now, Okayama is flipping loyalty-wise, as is Kyoto. I'm assuming they must be in a dark age then. That must be what ended up happening. Although, it looks like we were in a normal age, so maybe someone's in a golden age? We're in a normal age, that's what happened. Mongolia's in a golden age. I think that's what ended up happening. Is Mongolia's putting the pressure on us right now. No, we're full loyalty again. We're okay. Yeah, we're okay. So they're starting to build Renaissance walls. Might be too late, though, for Renaissance walls. What I'm really intrigued to see is anyone going to build an Air Force? Probably not, you know, but it would be nice to see an Air Force. I would love to see some planes. I would love to see some nukes. I also don't think that's going to happen. So Russia did throw a city down. It's immediately going to flip to Germany. I don't even think you need to conquer this, Germany. 2 turns and you're about to belong. So just hang out, dude. Don't destroy your own walls. There you go. I don't think they can put another city there, but they could put a... Yeah, they could put a city there. Okay, so Germany's out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. Russia's then fallen a little behind, because they're only at 3. Mongolia now is at 4. Sumeria's at 3. So I think it's between Sumeria and Russia right now, which is kind of surprising. I thought Russia was going to be okay. They seemed like they had enough room, but Sumeria did sneak in a 3rd city. Really, if Sumeria could maybe get a city flip from Japan... Or maybe a war, they might be okay. Oh, Mongolia actually has 5. Because they ended up putting Quara down there. I wonder... If Sumeria starts going a little harder with the war, they might be okay. They just don't have a lot of production. Yeah, like there's no mountains here. No hills. So they have no mines whatsoever. So their production's pretty terrible. They got decent culture, it looks like. And the ziggurat does give you a production, but still, it's not great. It's not great at all. Over here, Russia does have 4 cities now. Once again, the number of cities isn't that big of a deal. It doesn't change any of the score. But having more cities does give you more production, more potential. Now, I wonder if you shoot off rockets, does that give you era score? We did turn off science victory. So, I want it to be a score after 150 turns. I don't want someone just being able to beeline science victory and actually get it. So, that is a wonder. I thought it was a wonder. Doubles the terrain yields of adjacent tiles. That's nice. So that's a 3-2. This is a 2-2 then? Yeah, that's really nice. World wonder. We've yet to see a war with anyone, which is a little surprising, but not really. Usually it takes the AI like 50 turns or so before they actually decide they want to declare war. Question is, who's going to be the first one to declare the war? I don't know, because no one actually has any units. That's kind of the awkwardness about this. There's some oil down here. So that's probably not the worst idea for a city, just to get a little extra oil. Speaking of which, there doesn't seem to be that much oil on this map. Oh, Brazil also spawned right next to another wonder, too. Dang, dude. Brazil, yeah, Brazil got a really nice start. Although they didn't spawn right next to it. They did go down there, but still. I'm still not seeing any, any wonders. Although it might be too late. I don't know, starting in the modern era, if you can actually build any wonders, number one. Number two, I'm not seeing really any units. Lots of traders, lots of friendliness. We could actually probably click through people and actually see. Brazil's starting to build out their custom. I forgot that they actually have battleships. They don't have their own custom battleships. So Brazil is benefited by this. So France hates us. Nubia hates us. Brazil hates us. We're not near any of them, so that war is never going to happen. You love everyone. Except us, apparently. Zulu's allied with half the world. Okay. Brazil hates Sumeria. So we might see a war there. Germany is allied with half the world. Russia's allied with half the world. Sumeria hates a few people. Alright, so here's the downside. If Sumeria declares war on someone, you're probably going to just trigger a world war. Japan's now in last place. That's awkward. Why? Is there going to be a religion? Yeah, I don't think there'd be any religions at this point, right? It's too late. So there's not going to be any religion. So no one's going to get any points from religion, which is good. So we are a little behind in tech. Empire size is definitely weak. So we're suffering because of the empire size. Civic, we're also a little weaker. And then era score, we're actually holding true on. So really the only way that we're going to be okay is we need to expand our empire. We could put a city down, right? No. Mongolia actually owns this. They put another city? They did. They put you. So I don't think Japan can expand their empire. They could buy one tile. That's about it. Well, that's awkward. So Japan's going to have to declare war on someone if they hope to keep this going. Now, remember, they were in a golden age. We were in a normal age. So they're definitely starting to put that pressure here. Because even putting these cities down, they're size 4. That's ridiculous, dude. A little ridiculous. I'm a little upset with... Oh, got sabotage going. I'm a little upset with how everyone is allied with each other. So that means we're probably not going to see hardly any wars. So I'm not entirely sure what's going to be the point then. I guess we're just going to see who... Once again, I think it really depends. Shooting off rockets, does it give you era score? I guess we can Google this. Does shooting off rockets give score Civ 6? Does a faster victory mean lower score? I don't know. Let's look at rockets. Nothing happened. So I got rocket artillery. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we've actually asked that question before, and I think we paid attention to it. If I remember correctly, I think no, it doesn't actually give you any score. So, without any wonder score, without any religion score, it's really going to come down to who's going to be the most tech. And really, era score should probably even out eventually. Oh, actually, we have a war. Oh, Berlin fell to France. Heck yeah, man. Okay. So, Germany's being invaded by France, which is very historical. Now, is Germany going to... Now, Germany was allied with half the world, so should this not have triggered a bigger world war? And maybe we just missed it because I was tabbed out of the game in my defense. So, Germany really, if they come and take on Russia, that would be great. So, hold up. I don't care. France. You did trigger a world war. Okay. So, we have France single-handedly fighting the forces of Zulu, Germany, and Russia, and Nubia. Unfortunately, Brazil is not in that war. So I don't see anyone helping out except maybe Russia. Yeah. Mongolia declared war on Japan. Oh, that's a bad day. That's a bad day. Yep, that's a bad day. I don't think we survived this. I really don't. Because remember, we're also having rebellions here. So Japan, Japan might be the one eliminated. Here's the thing. This is what's awesome about this series. If Japan gets completely eliminated, guess what? We don't have to run the rest of it. Like, we don't have to run era score or worry about stopping it. Because guess what? We know who got last place. It's the first one eliminated. So this might come down to, oh, Berlin. Germany ended up taking it back. Actually, it looks like Russia took it back and then gave it back to Germany. But anyways, so France and Germany has peaced out. So I suppose you ended up burning off a couple populations size, so congrats, France, on that war. You do have an airport, but you don't have any airplanes yet. How goes this war? Kyoto, goodbye. Poor Japan. I was rooting for you. You just got a really terrible start. And let's be honest, Mongolia had just as bad of a start. Now, we are running the make players OP, right? Make humans OP again, so... he has a massive bonus right now to production and everything else that the AI is not getting. So it's really just the AI making bad decisions, I guess. So Kyoto fell. I don't think Japan was friendly with anyone, so they're just bad. They have a field cannon here. But here's the thing. You have no units. Thank God you built another settler, because that's really helpful right now. Like, if you would have at least a couple units, you could have taken Hammy. And here's the thing, Hammy actually might flip. Yeah, Hammy's gonna flip. So once Hammy flips, at least Japan will have this nice little side of the island. So Japan's not completely eliminated yet. They'll probably survive to the end. If maybe Germany and Russia find themselves at war, there is a potential then. You did piece them out, but here's the thing. You're not holding on to this. You're rebelling in 2 turns. So Japan's kicked off the main island then. Sumeria only has 3 towns too, so Sumeria's kind of weak as well. So Japan isn't really necessarily the one eliminated. I think once Hammy flips, I think you're going to be fine. Yeah, there goes Okayama. Okayama, I think. So you ended up flipping. Zulu's looking freaking strong and in charge right now. Brazil, Nubia, and Zulu, none of them seem too interested in fighting, so pretty neutral up there. Nubia pieced out France. I didn't even realize they were fighting. Germany's starting to build back its military slowly. They got a couple of units. France has, or Russia has nothing though when it comes to troops. So Zulu is actually marching troops over here too. I don't know if they're going here. Also, how the heck do you have a heavy chariot at this point in the game? Come on, dude. You have 2 heavy chariots. What the heck? I really want to see Brazil go to war with someone because they got the battleships. So their battleships could make, could do some pretty good, decent damage. And they're also freaking fleets as well, so. All right, Okayama is actually going to go to Sumeria. Well, then that's bad for Japan. Yeah, Japan. If you're Japan, you're really hoping Mongolia was going to take it, because you need Sumeria basically to drop out. So this is what still could happen for them. They could end up flipping Hammy. Nope, they're not flipping Hammy. If they could flip Hammy and then maybe hope flips, but look at this, 17-16. These are ridiculously sized cities. So Japan's definitely playing from behind right now. They have 3 towns and 2 of them are in tundra. Sumeria now is doing much better. Nubia declared war on Mongolia, and Mongolia declared war on Zulu. So Mongolia declared war on Zulu, and then Nubia joined in on this war. This is actually probably really bad for Mongolia, because I don't think Mongolia has that many troops. But this is what happens when we have warmongering civilizations. They're rolling around with swordsmen, too, which isn't going to be helpful. But then again, Zulu's running around with chariots, so Half dozen one or the other. Let's go ahead and actually take a quick pause. Did the game freeze? I think the game froze. I think the game broke. Yeah, it looks like the game broke. All right, let's go to main menu. We have about 50 turns left. I think the game completely froze. Well then. Close the program. All right. Let's try this. We could restart. Like, I could start the episode. Not restart the episode, but I could put a pause in, but I don't think it'll take us too long to get back in the game. It might. All right, it froze again. All right, we're going to pause the episode. We'll be back in 1 sec. All right, we're back. The game is still loading in, and so I've loaded in a couple times, and it keeps freezing on that last turn, so I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. What we're probably going to do is as soon as we load in, I'm going to stop the automation, and we're just going to take a quick look at the score. I'm pretty sure Japan is pretty far behind right now. Turn the sound back on. Stop the autoplay. So we're going to try stopping the autoplay as quick as possible, and I want to see what the score is right now. We actually started the autoplay. Come on, game. Come on, game. There we go. Okay, so I don't know what's bugging the game. It's at like 39, I think, is when it keeps bugging out. So right now, we're at 308. We're pretty far behind. If the game freezes again and we can't get to 375, then what we're going to do is we're going to end up, or 475, we're going to just end up calling it at that point, and we're basically going to eliminate Japan. I don't think Japan can really come back, especially with Hammy not flipping. So I think this is pretty much a GG for Japan. I'm not entirely sure what's freezing it. I know sometimes later game can be, I don't know, some things can happen that can freeze it, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see. We got 5 more turns till it flips. Also, our episode length is starting to get pretty long here, so. Russia is still doing okay. Really, I mean, the only way Japan, I think, survives this is if they start taking some cities. Oh, here's the thing. They hadn't even taken this one yet. Yeah, okay. So they hadn't even taken that city yet. So they're way ahead now. Yeah, 372 to 311. Wow. Okay. So Japan's pretty screwed then at this point. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can actually do to survive. So we'll just keep it going, though, for a little bit. And we'll just see if a game freezes again on us. It's like every time I loaded in, it was just like, nope, sorry. Now, remember, Mongolia declared war on Zulu, and that's actually what triggered it, I think. It was something with this war. We're standing right here, so we'll see if that war happens again. Now, you're holding on to that, so you're not going to lose that. You're also not losing any of your cities to loyalty issues, so you're fine there. Mongolia declared war, yeah, same war. So things are happening exactly the same. Let's see if units keep moving this time, or if they bug out. Nope. Nope, we got a bug. I don't know. So, not entirely sure what's happening, but we're going to officially eliminate Japan then, because I don't think there's any way at this point that Japan could even possibly come back. I mean, Mongolia's rolling around with tanks. Japan doesn't have any melee units right now. Their loyalty is in a very bad spot, so I just don't see Japan coming back. So, I guess with that, that is your second civilization officially eliminated. Both the world powers in World War II are getting knocked out, so we no longer have America, we no longer have Japan. So we're down to our final 8. Final 8 consists of Mongolia, consists of Zulu, consists of Nubia, consists of Brazil, Sumeria, France, Germany, Russia, and I think that's it. Did I miss someone? I don't think I missed someone. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like, comment, let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, and share your support. I'll see you guys later. Bye.